Good morning, this is Alamon, and welcome back to Ulm Gone Mild. We fought a bunch of wars in our last couple episodes, which kind of belies the name of the series, doesn't it? Francis cancelled right of military access, that's fine. Yeah, Austria hasn't been doing super well, which perhaps does not bode so well for us. But it's still very early in the game. They've only lost one province, namely Sundgau. One of our merchants is no longer doing anything. That's a little weird. There must have been an event that I missed. Transfer trade power. And everything's over here. Do we still have the super duper malice or whatever? Maybe not. Let's just see what happens. And we'll see what happens to the money that we're collecting. Alright, so we are getting an income of 0.37 ducats. Okay, we just lost our place here. Where are we? Alright, let's just sort by name. Okay, 0.41. Slightly better. We do have our first building, which is a temple. I'm suddenly forgetting. I'm sorry, I'm completely blanking out. I actually, I mean, I know how to get to the buildings, in this menu. Maybe I shouldn't record when I'm this sleep deprived, huh? I'd love to start developing this province, but like I said, we really want to flesh out the economic ideas first before we start developing. Alright, it's not going to take that much longer for us to hit our manpower goal and complete that one mission. And off the top of my head, I don't recall what the reward is. That's right, that big national tax modifier. We don't really care about the national unrest modifier because we are one province minor and we have, you know, 0% local autonomy, 0% unrest. What is our base right here? Yeah, minus 5.8, so... So it's saying we could build a building. Oh, I see, the trade building here, marketplace. It's an idea. We don't have that much trade power yet. So we actually only have a level 1 fort. A lot of people have level 3 forts. So that is something to be a bit concerned about, I think. Oh, that's lovely. Gain 1 base manpower in Ulm. I mean, it is actually going to make it take a little bit longer for us to reach our goal, I think. Yeah. And we're still only gaining 100 each month. We don't need to upgrade here yet. More infantry shock is always nice. New infantry unit also is obviously very nice. But yeah, we're going to hold off and see if we can't get a neighbor bonus of 10% on that. Because I do still feel a little bit starved for monarch points. I guess we do have lazy diplomats that I should be using in one way or another. I guess we could top off relations with the Papal States again. Not that we've spent or needed any of this Papal influence. How much can we store? So it used to be that how much you stored was based on how much you gain. I don't know if there's just a hard cap now or not. For some reason, I think I remember the number 200 being bandied about. But I don't know that I... Let's see if the tooltip... No, the tooltip doesn't say anything. Grand Ball. We can gain a bunch of prestige for not that many ducats. Yeah, absolutely we'll do that. Get out of that negative prestige. Not that it was a huge deal, but it's always nice to see some nice positive white or green numbers on the screen. You know, I would be tempted to increase stability. Let's see how much that would cost. Okay, so lack of Republican tradition is hurting that, and we have nothing to make stability cheaper. It would be nice to have slightly higher stability. But not as nice as fleshing out our idea groups. Come to think of it, I don't think I ever paid attention to what our actual national ideas are. So, Zunft, guilds specific to every sort of craft are founded to ensure the quality of products and to train young artisans. Production efficiency plus 10%. Election, yes, we gotta get rid of our current guy. Let that Republican tradition keep ticking up. Frühlings- und Herbstmesse. Some cities are given the special right to open fairs in every spring and autumn. These seasonal markets are quite attractive for foreign traders. So more trade power, higher national income modifier. Of course, if these are German ideas, all the people around us are going to get the same idea, so that kind of gets rid of the bonus of the domestic trade power. It just turns into an arms race. Diplomatic reputation +1, Reichskreis. German territories are grouped into regional circles. Their functions are keeping local peace with common forces, collecting the imperial taxes, and coordinating opinions for the imperial diet and the imperial chamber court. Polizeiordnung. German lords and cities enact laws concerning the daily life of their folks to ensure the local peace and public morality. Not so useful for us. Cuius regio, eius religio. Both Catholic and Protestant German lords have an exclusive right to control religious matters in their demenses according to the principle, whose realm, his religion. So that must be what that phrase at the top means. Yeah, I see that, the regio, religio. Missionary strength +1%. Thurn und Taxis. The House of Thurn und Taxis? Yeah, let's just maintain that diplomat. Pioneered the German Postal Service, a complex network of this communication which covers various European regions and all of Germany, so more diplomatic relations. And this was reputation, so lots of diplomacy stuff, good for Holy Roman Empire. And the Residenzstadt. German dukes made their residences in cities and governed the land from there. In this way, the cities become not only administrative and economic centers, but also many cultural buildings are constructed by their monarchs. Prestige +1. That's not bad at all. And then we get technology cost -5%, which gives us more incentive to rush our ideas. Yeah, we need the mercantilism. Good. Good. Now that we have successfully completed that mission, we can start cranking up our army maintenance a bit. Just to start reinforcing. I do like the fact that we've stockpiled a fair bit of money, though. Let's see how long it's going to take. Yeah, it's going to take a while to reinforce all of that. But really, I think the main thing right now is we're just waiting for Austria to call us into another war. Defender against Alsace. Okay, none of those, I mean, I think those are all one province minors, aren't they? Or Alsace might be 2 provinces. They'd be, what, over here-ish? Yeah, 2 province minor. Actually, sorry, I want to see what that war was again. Of Baden, okay. So Baden should be near Württemberg, considering that that place is called Baden-Württemberg. Alright. Oh, here it is. So they can't be a free city. Yeah, they are right next to each other. Yeah, Baden-Württemberg. Well, at least we are starting to make some pretty good time, although this is still really slow for Speed 5, isn't it? For video recording, I use, oh god, what's it called? NVIDIA Shadowplay, which offloads most of the processing to your video card. And I also, right before I started this channel, I got a pretty beefy upgrade to my processor. Not just because my old processor was really old. Equal or larger than Memmingen 8. Oh yeah, we'll absolutely do that, I think. That would put us over the force limit. Sorry, give us regiment costs for 10 years. I don't need the recruitment time, though. And that still wouldn't be enough for us to actually siege up a level 3 fort. Maybe we won't do that. What was I saying? I had a few different thoughts in my head. I can't remember which one I was talking about now. Well, let's start thinking about our next move. It would be great to humiliate a rival if we could do that. So let's take a quick peek here again. There's someone that we're not embargoing. Who are we not embargoing? Let's pull this up. Oh, we just don't have a rival. Somebody got annexed. That's what it is. So, Augsburg. Or Ravensburg. They're both kind of the same. Although, they don't like us. So yeah, we should rival them. Yeah. So yes, we are all mutual rivals. So let me check this again. So Ansbach got annexed by Bavaria. That must be the issue. So Württemberg and Memmingen. So you only have Memmingen as your ally. Actually, that's not quite right. You're allied with Bohemia. Not going to go for you. Nuremberg. Oh, I see what. Or no, over here. Well, you're just a little baby one province minor as well. What about Augsburg? You are allied with Baden and Salzburg. So there's Baden. They can't help you right now. And you are also one province minor. Would you be willing to give me access? You would be willing if I needed it. And if I declared war on you, let's pull back our Papal State Diplomat. No casus belli. Oh, yeah. Austria would protect them. Oh, and Bavaria warned us. That's right. Well, we aren't going to be declaring a war after all, looks like. Okay. That's not what I want. I guess we could put our army maintenance back down again, which is always risky. But I think I'd rather be getting the money right now. So Austria has rebels. Wow, they just recruited a ton of troops all at once. I feel like I should help Austria. Then make them like us more. So let's crank up that army maintenance. We might not even get there in time, but yeah, get that military access that we need. Oh, we don't actually have military access through Austria. That's hilarious. Ah, those people are going in. Alright, well, we'd still like to jump into this battle if we can. Even though we have super low morale, it should be okay. Yes! Alright, so all that we got was a tiny bit of army tradition. But you should... Ah, no, you didn't get any relation bonus here for protecting your territory. And we just got wrecked by that... whatever. Just trying to be nice, Austria. Jeez. Let's see what our first idea is. Yeah, there's no reason to delay on that. That'll get us more money immediately. And it's actually not costing us that much to have the army mobilized like this. 1.76, yeah, I mean... our positive balance is considerably higher than that. So maybe we do stay on full, or maybe very close to full maintenance. Well, we had a bunch of really busy episodes there with Austria calling us into all kinds of wars. I guess things are a little quieter right now. The truce with the Ottomans has run out. We could gain a bunch of army tradition and lose some ducats. That's not that many ducats for the amount of army tradition that we'd get, though. Let's take a peek. Yeah, right now army tradition is terrible. We may as well do it. I mean, I don't want to lose our prestige. What little shred we have. So, this gives a little bit of morale, a little bit of manpower, recovery speed, siege ability, recover morale speed. Ah, yes, this issue. Well, we don't want to lose the Republican tradition. Don't really want to get inflation either, but 2 inflation is nothing to worry about. Actually, we're not that far away from... no, it's not inflation, it's interest. That's what it is, that this decreases. You know, I'm suddenly realizing the person who has bought the most influence here is France. Or no, that's active cardinals, sorry. Never mind, they have like 40 influence. And we have no active cardinals anyway. Yeah. This Catholicism's pretty boring. Say in office, we're pretty close to that cap there. How young is our guy? 62. I don't want to risk that. Yeah, if they are 60 or over, I generally don't like re-electing people. So this will cap out our tradition, but we might take the opportunity when that ticks up to 100 to buy up our stability by 1. So are they still 8? Yeah, they still have 8. This is always nice. Nuremberg. Yeah, we can do that. Improve relation. Go back here. And I know that we still have that military access through Bavaria that we don't really need. But I'm fine with that. It's nice that France is as far away from us as it is. I think in most games they don't actually make it all the way over as far as Ulm. It seems like around here tends to be the usual boundary. So we might not have to worry that much about getting gobbled up. Well, this has admittedly been a bit of a slow episode in terms of content, but it has been an exceptionally fast episode in terms of... Oh, here we go. Yeah. 10% neighbor bonus. It's an exceptionally fast episode in terms of how much time we've gotten to burn through. And I think it should be the later gameplay that gets interesting once we get into really developing this province. And I think if we do get another unit, maybe it should be cavalry. So it would still only be 25% of our forces as cavalry. I think that would be okay. But when you go over force limit, when you have a low force limit, the extra costs start to add up very rapidly. So I wouldn't want to go more than 1 or maybe 2 over force limit, and, you know, only if we really needed to. We could build that marketplace. I feel like I don't want to spend the money on that, though. I'd rather hold out. Well, courthouse would not be useful. Town hall would not be useful. The university, though, is going to be just god tier. Okay, all those truces are expiring. With all these truces expiring, I imagine... Should we get the castle, maybe? I was going to say, I imagine a war is going to break out soon. So, is this going to cost us more maintenance stuff? Or are there special rules for your capital? I actually have no idea. Oh, Lucca, down here in Italy. I think somebody else was made a free city down here, weren't they? Is it Urbino, maybe? Poor government policies. Lose some ducats or stability. We'll obviously lose the ducats. We have a neighbor bonus for the Diplotech, and that includes trade efficiency, which will help us make a little more money. So that's good. And we're going to get a heck of a huge neighbor bonus in administrative, because I don't think we're even going to take another level of this until we have fully fleshed out that idea group, which will also give us bonuses just from having the idea. So that's the trajectory we're headed on. Hope you join me for the next one. I think things are really going to pick up now that Austria's war has ended. That little tiny war it was in. All of their truces are pretty much up. Well, okay, they have truce with Byzantium. Is Byzantium still on the map? They are. Huh. Cute. What are you doing, Ottomans? Negroponte, does Venice normally have that? Well, we got to end this episode. So good night, sleep tight, and don't let the grayskin bite. Bye-bye.